Hello everyone, we're back in Dark Souls, leveling up in Majula. But this episode's not about Majula, this episode's about the Lost Bastille. So let's finally get round to exploring this place, shall we? We've come in from the side that we got to from the Forest of the Fallen Giants, where old Birdo gave us a lift. We've got a building we can pop into here, but let's stroll around the edge of it first. See what we can see inside. Interesting. Dude, at least. And an item or two. Nice. Large shards, always welcome. There's a chest over there. I'm sure nothing will go wrong if we try and get to it. Hey! Oh, we got Fragrant Branch of Yore. Nice. So yeah, the pursuer has pursued us here. Who'd have thought it?
You saw this coming?
Everyone saw this coming.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of what you do. Oops. What a start. I'm pretty sure you only actually get one shot at these extra pursuers that pop up here and there. And then he drops a couple of twinkling titanite. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. We've lost the pursuer. Did we pick up anything else interesting? Did we get any rings? Oh yeah, we got the covetous ring regular, as opposed to the +1 we've already got. But that Fragrant Branch of Yore will come in handy. That's for sure. Yipes. That was quite the explosion. I wasn't expecting an explosion just yet, because that's the explosion I was expecting, and that takes out all the pups. Lovely. And then this door leads us back out to where we just looted that chest. So I'm pretty sure the pursuer's not going to show up again. Oh, he does come back! Oh wow, so you can get the Twinkling Titanite from him after all. That's good to know. It's a nice warm-up fight for us. First thing in the morning. And yeah, I saw that coming from a mile off. Oh dear. This pursuer's going to do us in a few times, probably. Could just skip him. I mean, you guys have seen the pursuer fight, you know how it goes. But maybe I'll grab those souls back. It's only 4,000, but they're right there. Now let's grab the souls and move on with our lives, I think. Yeah, no pursuer this time. Thank you very much. And if we go at this ladder, then we'll pop out this door, which is the other way into that building. So it all just connects up. But now we're over next to this big spear guy. He's throwing fireballs at us. Cheeky man. Yeah, didn't dodge that. My health's getting low. I should probably do something about that. Maybe we'll go back and pick up that chest and hide that I completely forgot about. Here's a door with some barrels and such behind it, so you can't open it from to the side normally. But if you throw a firebomb at the door from to the side, then you can just blow at those barrels and pass through. But we're on this side, so we can just pass through anyway. And it's an old friend.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
What indeed? Time? Time and people?
Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you. Of course, I have no idea what it is. Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself, with two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord.
Good for you.
I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to...
Just not quite sure why she's here. Thanks for kicking the mouse there, Luna. That was very kind of you.
Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
And there you could briefly see the side of her face. Yep, she's turning hollow. She's here for the same reason we are, to try and find a way out of the curse.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days.
And I think that's all the dialogue she's got.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I suppose...
So yeah, she's going hollow. And we're going hollow, so we may as well be undead chums on the road. We could have summoned the Flexile Sentry boss fight as well, but I forgot because I'm an idiot. Which is a shame, because if you summon her for 3 of the 4 fights that you can, you get a bit of extra dialogue from it near the end, so we'll try and do it still. But here's an antiquated key. Keys were always nice, aren't they?
Alright.
A very old key. What lock does this key fit? So it doesn't give us any clues, but that's probably a pretty useful key for us. Now let's sneak up this wall, and there's a ladder. And some more item. Another lad shard, that's brilliant. Lad shards are always welcome. Now here we've got a couple of swordsmen over there. We'll probably ignore them for now if we can. I don't think they'll follow us down here to fight with this guy. But we don't want fireballs, we want swingy attacks. Because of that. Well, actually that did more damage to me than him, really. But problem solved. So we'll carry on down, we'll ignore the swordsman for now. Item up there. We'll ignore that for now. Item here though we'll grab. And it's gold pine resin. Door down there which we can't do anything with because it's closed. Also it's down there, so why would we bother? You'll see. You'll all see! Right, can I get your attention, friend? I need you to turn around and come back a bit. Because I don't want to fight you next to that barrel that's precariously placed there at the top of the stairs. But yeah, if you want to hit that one, that's fine. Perfect. Now let's see if we can push this barrel in the correct fashion on the first attempt. Sweet. So we've opened up a wall. And there's a pair of dogs here, but it's only dogs. Oops. And a gate that's locked from the other side. So this is as far as we can go at this point. But that's fine, because we've got a bonfire. And we've got a room full of chests with a man.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy?
Seems to be quite mad, flailing away. It's not really obvious from what he said, but you can't really see what's going on in that room. So maybe we should give him some aid in that regard. And while we're here, we'll have a seat. There we go, now he can do his job properly. But before we speak to him, we'll just have a quick look in all these. Because there's a lot of upgrade material in here, I think. A lot of shards and whatnot. And the heavy bolts are always nice. Twinkling Titanite. That's cool.
What's they doing?
And let's see, some Titanite shard. Slightly distracted because Luna's just nudged my TV and pushed it off angle. Because she is zooming around like a champ right now. Don't sit on the keyboard, Lulu. Good girl.
We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn.
Not the greatest conversationalist, this guy.
Flame, flame, I smell flame upon you. I'm Macduff the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
He wants the ember. I mean, we may as well. It seems like it'll make him happy.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
And now we've got another blacksmith. Let's see what we can purchase from this lad, shall we?
Hey, that's right.
It's an axe. It's only got one of them, but it's an axe. We've got to buy the axe, at the very least.
Flame. Dear flame.
And so let's take a look at what we've just picked up, shall we? Unable to use it presently because we've got a lack of strength, but hey ho. We two-hand it. We should be able to use it in Whomp. Look at those swipes. Oh, it's got a big overhead smash as well. That's grand. Yeah, we might use this axe for a little while. We'll call her Reba.
I ought to flame.
No, Reba can be reinforced a little. We've got the shards we need. We haven't got the souls though.
Flame.
Now, I think I'll hold off using the large Titanite shards for now, because I'm not sure how long we'll be using this weapon. It's already pretty strong at 273. So,
Flame.
yeah, I think that'll do for now.
Dear flame.
And now, what shall we do? Shall we go back and investigate those royal swordsmen, perhaps? That could be a plan. Look at this. Whomp. Nice. Let's see how it gets on against Big Lad here. Cough. 3 hits, no waiting. Love it. This Royal Swordsman are a trickier affair though, because there's a few of them. Stop pyroing me, you awful man. Look, have some of this, and one of those, and a bit of that. Yeah. Yeah, Reba and I could become firm friends, I think. We've still got barely any health though. I still keep forgetting about that hide treasure, but now we're on a roll. Whoops. That's not the direction I want to be swinging. And bam. Is this weapon one of those that changes its angle? So like, you won't hit locked on things if you're holding the direction stick in a certain way. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll have to get used to dead angling this stick when I swing at things. I think that's the term. Oh, the barrel's back. No, it's gone again. My mistake. Lovely. God, imagine power stancing 2 of these axes. That could be delicious fun. Okay, this time we're ready for your swordsman. We are at pretty much 50% HP again, but still. Yipes!
By thunder.
I didn't know these guys were going to do that. But it's not a problem. So yeah, this statue again was added in Scholar, because all these statues pretty much were, most of them. But we're going to use our branch to go through here. We could go in through the other end of the Bastille and work our way through various bits and bobs, but there's things of interest in this direction, so let's check it out. Now, we want to get this guy's attention, I think, because there's a lot of dudes in this room, and if we just waltz in, that's not great. There we go. Got his attention good and proper. And this guy. Who are you? You're not the guy I was even shooting at. You're that guy. Actually, did they reduce the number of enemies here in Scholar? You used to get bum rushed by about 5 dudes in vanilla, and it was an absolute nightmare. Ah, here they come. One down. Yeah, I think you can change direction away from locking on if you've got a direction pressed on the stick. So I actually used it to my advantage there to change my angle on one of those swings, so it's useful. But now we can explore in here. And in here we find more guys. Yep. And that was about all we found in there by the look of it. With the lever to open a door here. But do we actually need to open that door? We don't. We're going to leave it for now, because we don't want those guys being free to roam around and do what they want. We're going to come down here instead. Oh, come on, how did that miss?
Badly.
Now I've fallen down the stairs, but that's cool, because that's just confused my royal swordsman friend. Now this door, hole ahead, that's a useful message, because a lot of people have opened this door and just waltzed straight through without thinking about it to their inevitable demise. Because that is just an empty death pit. But up there, somewhere up there, is a wall that we were on earlier, so we've opened a shortcut here where you can drop off that wall and drop in through this door. Nice quick way back to here if for any reason you needed to run this way multiple times. I'm sure we won't. Now up this ladder will put us on the other side of that gate we saw. And yeah, 2 more swordsmen. Oh god. That time I forgot to reset my stick. How are you both still alive? Ah, that overhead just seems to be awful. Thank you. I don't even need the soapstone on my hotbar anymore. I never need it on the hotbar. That should just be for combat items. But let's have a look. One of these cells has loots, which is always welcome. This fog door has a boss. So we are actually going to just pop down our sign. Now we've got to find the damn thing. This is why I put it on my hotbar. Because navigating these menus can be a pain in the bumhole.
Several months later.
Let's give it a moment or two, see if we can't get summoned here. Hey! Oh, Lulu. We're getting summoned to another world as a phantom, and so Lulu chooses that moment to just sit on the button on my keyboard that inexplicably opens up the calculator. And we'll give that guy a bit of a bow. And we're ready to go. Oh, this guy's prepared. He's using magic gubbins on his axe, on his club. And now let's go challenge this area boss that we hear about. Oh god, we're gonna die. So yeah, this is the Ruined Sentinels. There's 3 of them, which is the main problem with this fight. And 1 down, good. So yeah, now let's go and see what's going on down below, shall we? Did we miss our attack again? We did. There's the other one. Good. And he's got big swingy attacks, this lad. Well, oh, he's got a whirlwind attack. I forgot about that. So yeah, right pain in the bumhole, let me tell you. Are we just sticking to our guys? I think we're sticking to our guys. Luna, get off the fucking mute button on the keyboard, you horrible cat. Now, my job really is just to keep this guy busy. Ah, the World Master has died. Dai has died. I tried. I did what I could. So yeah, even with summons, tricky boss fight. Which is why we want to be human, to be able to actually get it done with some assistance, I think. And now we're completely out of heals. Maybe it's a good idea to pop back to a bonfire at least, get our Estus back. We're out of life gems, but it's a short trip back this time because we've opened the various shortcuts that we need. Before I forget, we'll pop back here to hides and we will grab the item that we missed earlier because it's going to be pretty useful for us at this point. This does of course mean we've got to deal with big lad here and the hide knight that's coming in from behind. Right, can we just get one of you please? That would be nice. Do you both follow me up here? Does anyone follow me up here? Cameron? Oh, Lulu's pressing them, pushing the mouse around. Okay, that one wasn't on you, Cameron. Now, have they both reset? They have. Except this guy's got less health. And so we drop him. As for you, I'd like to get some backstabs in if I can. And that move pretty much allows it. Oof! 999! Good grief. Someone call the cops. This guy just got murked. And we got his sword. I don't think I've ever used that before. But that does now allow us access to this chest. This item used to be up behind the Drake, but now it's here. It's pretty handy. The Ring of Binding. So we're going to equip that instead of the Restoration Ring, I think. And what it'll do is it limits your HP reduction when you're hollowed. So instead of being at 50% health now, we're at 75. Which will make life much easier now that we go back to the Bastille. I think I will level up Reba a bit more.
I ought to flame.
I do like her. And we've got enough large shards for +5.
Dear
And now, if we look along this way, it's that door. That door that we opened earlier. And with a little smidge of fall damage, we can drop down. Don't know why you target that guy when this guy's right here. But hey ho. Oh yeah, we're completely out of life gems. That's a good sign. So we'll have maybe 4 Estus going into this boss fight. Come on, Lulu. Off the keyboard. Good girl. Depends how well we do against these lads, really. But yeah, this is why I didn't unlock the gate here. Because if you're fighting these guys and you get too close to the gate, you don't want those like 5 guys streaming through.
Get up to this.
Yeah, that's interesting. You can hit that guy through the gate. And that's annoyed some of his brethren. I wonder if they're going to work their way around and climb up the ladder. Oh yeah. Well, I never. Gives you something to do while you're waiting to be summoned, I guess. Is that the only lad who came? He's the only one who cared. Oh, this is no fun. Doesn't look as though anyone wants me to be summoned. So I guess we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Use a human effigy. And then maybe do some summoning of our own. So there's Pilgrim Belclair, the NPC. And yeah, there's nobody else hanging around here by the look of it. No other chums for me to summon, but I've got one to help, and you just need more bodies in this fight because of the fact there's 3 enemies. The difficulty of this fight is, firstly, that there's 3 enemies, second, that you get jumped the minute you enter the room, and third, that this little platform you start on is teeny tiny. But hey, that's a good start. And then he gets off a double swing. Oh, he's fallen off. That's interesting. What are you going to do, Belclair? You going to wait for him to jump back up? Or are you just going to keep pinging him? Because, yep, I was going to say that one will jump back up at some point. And then, yeah, we'll just let him swing and miss. Oh, down they go again. This ain't good. Did we get hit there? And yeah, first one's going down at least, which is good, because this fight's already gone tits. We're not supposed to be down here while there's all 3 of them still up. But there we go, 1 down. This one is trying to wreck Belclair, which ain't great. And whirlwinds are a pain. Come on, lads, focus on me. Now, oh god, I wasn't even watching that guy. I thought it was well out of range. Oh god. We're getting some swings. Grand. Belclair's probably going to go down before too long. And yeah, there goes Belclair, so now the fight gets difficult.
Oh, I'm gonna peg it.
Because, yeah, we've got to be on the lookout for both of the fuckers. And yeah, we need drink. We need us getting a hit. Ah, bollocks. If that had been anything other than the whirlwind, we might have had that. God damn, I hate this fight. That was close. If we'd got that second one down, third one should have been no problem. But as it is, I'm out of time. So the Ruined Sentinels are going to be a problem for another episode. And I will hopefully see you there. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.